In this video, I'm going to be going over some basic operations you can perform on strings. This will make your life a lot easier when you have to log information in the future. So, in the next video I'm going to be going over how to do operations on numbers, and then the video after that on booleans. But for now we're going to be focusing on some very basic string operations. So, to start with, I'm going to declare a couple of strings. So here we have a simple addition of strings. So what this is going to do is this is going to take the string hello and paste whatever the value of name is to the end of it using the plus operator. String addition is known as concatenation. Now let's see what our greeting looks like. It may take a second for the logs to load as they are rather slow. Something went wrong here. As you can see, there is no space between the two strings. Something that's kind of difficult to remember at first is that when you're performing string concatenation, it will not automatically put a space in between the strings, so you need to put it there yourself. You can also do multiple concatenations in one line. And it will take even longer for the logs to load for no apparent reason. There. Now it worked. Now, of course we could add strings to concatenate strings together this way, but it's sometimes if we have to do a lot of string concatenation, it can be unclear what the message is supposed to be doing, which is why string templating exists. So we're going to do a template string, which is going to simplify this statement here. So to start with, you're going to need two backticks instead of quote marks. So the backtick is located to the left of your 1 key, and you've probably never used that key before in your life. I would not be surprised. But this tells the interpreter that this is going to be a template string. So it functions just like a regular string, but with one exception, which I'll go over in a second. So as you can see, this was interpreted literally. Now what this does, what's special about this is we can actually insert variable values into this. To do that, start with a $sign, open curly bracket, and close curly bracket, and in between those put the name of the variable you want to insert. I really do not get what is up with these logs and taking so long to update. So we can see here that it did correctly evaluate the variable name and put it in here. So a templated string is very useful for when you have, say for example, a lot of different variables that you have to concatenate into a string. This is a very basic example, but you could see how it might get a little bit out of control with a lot of different variables. When doing a template string, everything inside of it is interpreted literally, except for anything within the $sign and curly bracket, which is interpreted as a variable. So this is very helpful for formatting strings instead of just doing concatenation.